And we'll be hearing more from Scruffy the Parrot later. I'm Dermot O'Leary. This is what's coming up on the show today. Kate.
Thanks, Dermot. Coming up on the show today, we visit Science's hometown of Leeds, and our guests are Tessa Sanderson, Maxwell Trotter Ward, and me, Kate Garraway.
Oh, happy days. It is day 49. Hello, my friends. The time is 5:28 and 47 seconds. This is Big Brother's Little Brother, little show that gives you the big picture. Or, it's my pleasure to say, el petit show que aporta toute la image, as they say in Catalonia. Now, coming up on today's show, sporting expert and gold medalist. Thank you very much. Tessa Sanderson's here, everybody. Looking at the housemates, go, do we like the fact we sort of... Go on, do it again. Tessa Sanderson, everybody. I like that javelin idea. And we find out what happens when Maxwell and Saskia went out on a date. You won't need thermal imaging camera to work out how that went. But we kick off the show, as we always do, or not, as the case may be, with a very special Little Brothers Big News. And it's over to you, Kate.
Thanks, Dermot. At 11:13 this morning, the housemates realised they were running low on a valuable resource, butter. And for the first time in 20 days, the unthinkable happened. Eugene lost his rag. Well, a bit. Let's take a look.
I also get these people who, instead of taking a thin layer of butter off the bottom, decide, oh yeah, I want a little bit of butter. I'll take a knob off and stick it on plates. Then it goes all manky on the plate, then it gets thrown away. They say, oh, but I only use a little bit. You think, well, no, you use 1/10 of the complete lot of butter because you stuck it on the plate and threw it away.
Dermot.
Thanks, Kate. After 4 days of apparently completely forgetting that the Big Brother would tell two lies this week, at 2:43 this afternoon, the penny finally started to drop.
The treasure chest wasn't a lie. The storeroom I don't count as a lie. Nominations were not a lie.
I actually personally think that one of the lies could actually become apparent tomorrow. Yeah. Because we think that 3 people are up for nomination, and we'll probably find that we're all up for nomination.
Yeah.
Close, Derek, but with no cigar. Back to you, Kate.
Thanks again, Dermot. And finally, just when you thought Eugene's day couldn't get worse, at 3:30 this afternoon, Science had yet more devastating news. They're down to their last blue roll.
I've assumed control over that toilet paper because I asked for it yesterday. If people ask for some, I'll give them some.
The thing is, though, that the oil, think of the toilet roll like oil, which is there is a scarce amount of oil left around, and people use it at the moment how they see fit, and that somewhere down the line needs to be stopped.
Dermot.
And that was a very special Little Brothers
Big news.
Thanks, Kate.
OK.
So, there's been babies crying. Babies just waking up and then crying. There's been dogs barking. But it don't mean a thing. And there's been a lot of spewing, and no, I'm not talking about a week in O'Leary Towers. I'm talking about the alarm call the Big Brother sets for the housemates every single morning. With that in mind, today's cool BBLB could only be, if you're a Big Brother, what alarm call would you wake the housemates up with? These are the numbers to call. Go, Fonzie. Let us welcome back someone we've all had the pleasure of waking up with. It's Kate Garraway, everybody! We're so excited about you being here.
I'm so excited about being here.
Look at that lovely dress you've got on as well.
Thank you.
Look beautiful.
I brushed up.
Did you enjoy doing our news with us?
It was very scary and very important news.
Really?
Yes, it was.
You added a much-needed dose of professionalism around the place. It has to be said, Kate. Now, first of all, do the guys at GMTV watch the show?
Yes, we do.
Because we live in a fantasy world that you do.
Well, exactly, because, of course, most of the team are up all night. So they can watch people sleeping and doing all sorts of other things. So they've got it on there in the background.
What does Andrew think?
Andrew says, it's just like a goldfish bowl, everyone's watching. But that's the point, Andrew.
I love Andrew.
So there's a little kind of delay in the whole point of it all, but we all love it, we all love it.
I love Andrew's posture.
He's got good posture.
He
could
so
carry a
upright
book
like
there,
this.
couldn't he? Yeah.
Brilliant. Sorry, now let's talk about Big Brother.
Okay.
What do you make of this week's nominations?
I think it's particularly evil this week, and anything could happen. couldn't it? I'm hoping they're all going to rebel.
Well, this is it. And I've gone a bit full circle because when it first happened, I just, I don't know if I like this. And now you can just see the more that the people who think they're safe this week...
They're so smug.
Exactly. The smugger they get, the more brilliant it's going to be on Friday night.
They're going to feel... I think they think they've made the moral choice
and
have been rewarded for it. And when they know they're being punished, they'll be so cross. It'll
Brilliant.
Be great.
Anthony, Craig and Kamal all think they're up this week. How do you think they took the news? Kamal looked like he felt very guilty, almost like his chickens are coming because he nominated Makosi.
I know. And I think he thought... I think he's overthinking Kamal, actually. I think he's trying to plan. He's got very paranoid, hasn't he? He's trying to overthink everything. Craig did his usual, I don't care, although clearly looked mortified.
Yes.
Wanted to openly weep. Yeah, exactly.
Who's your favourite in the house at the moment?
I don't know. I go through phases. Like, I couldn't bear Derek, but now I think he's being so bitchy, he's hilarious. I got very irritated with Science, but he's now being really funny. Craig, I think, is still quite sweet, although I know he's a little bit wet. But, you know...
He's wet. He's an absolute, card-carrying bitch. We love him for that.
I know he's becoming obsessionally stalking, but... I think he's still quite sweet. He's the nicest.
Just brilliant. Which two housemates do you think would you like to see facing the housemates' vote, though?
They'll like to go.
Yeah.
Would I like to go?
Well, yeah. Would you like to see the housemates decide who has to go out of those two?
OK. I think we've all had enough of Orla's, of everything. I think we've seen it all, haven't we, now?
No one seems to be championing Orla at the moment.
I know. I think it's the fact she keeps playing with her nipples when she's sunbathing.
Yes, we've covered that on the
It just makes me
show.
feel sore. It's horrible. Yeah, no, I don't like that.
They're inanimate objects. They're
exactly.
not hers
Leave them
anymore.
alone. Yeah, exactly. And I feel I've seen everything I want to see of her.
And who do you think she'll go up against?
Probably Vanessa, I think.
Now, this is it. Who do you think will go out of those two? If the housemates have to choose, because it's going to be interesting how Big Brother kind of orchestrates it in terms of will they have to do it to their faces, or will they be, will they do it in a closed room? Or...
I don't know. I mean, I'd rather Orla went, I think, because Vanessa's still quite sort of entertainingly bitchy, isn't she? I think
she has. This is the thing. Everyone always says about Vanessa. She doesn't do much, but she's been.
There's some great moments.
A little bit more of a bitch.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Out of everyone, who do you think will get the biggest headlines this year?
Well, I think Kamal, has still got the potential. I think always people get headlines are people with the journey. I think if Science gets himself together, I think we could see him come through and grab it. Kamal, I think, could still do it. I'm a bit fed up with the illness, though. I'm not convinced by it. Oh, do you think he is genuinely ill?
Well, I don't know. I mean, has they put a doctor in there to see him, or? He has been seen by a doctor.
Oh, has he?
Yeah,
OK. Well, I take it back. I'm so sorry. Makosi as well is still very dramatic, isn't she?
But in terms of what you said about Science, do you think Science can pull it together and actually win?
Well, I mean, he's getting funnier and funnier. I love the bit when he got drunk and said, my head's all woozy, it's not a swimming pool, it's a jacuzzi. And I think if he keeps doing all that kind of stuff, we are all going to start liking him more, aren't we, really?
So is Science your favourite now?
He's coming through. He's still a little bit irritating, but I think he's coming through.
OK.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go there.
Now, as someone that gets up at the crack of dawn every morning to present GMTV, we thought you'd be able to give us a bit of insight into the sleeping habits of the housemates. Let's take a quick look at the bedroom antics.
Keep your bags under my eyes. I'm not getting my sleep. Turn this alarm off.
This house turns me into an insomniac. I'm not getting good quality sleep here.
I can fall asleep easily when I want to.
There's a serious issue going on with me and Anthony. We can't sleep at night.
I'm scared to fall asleep.
I want my sleep. I will get my sleep.
Now, we've seen that Anthony and Craig are normally the last ones to go to bed at 4 in the morning. Do you ever get up before they go to bed?
Oh, God, yeah. I get up about 3:15.
3:15?
I was up at 3:15 this morning.
That's like being a milkman.
I know.
That's
without
astonishing.
the free blue top. I know.
So, do you ever watch streaming and eating roast potatoes at 5 in the morning?
Yeah, and you want to do like Kamal and scream, I need my sleep. So I think that's what's really clever about Big Brother this year, that there's a factor at GMTV which we all go through on a Friday or a Thursday night where you want to dump your boyfriend, move countries, go and live on a kibbutz because you just think your life is horrendous. And you have a line on Saturday and go, actually, I'm quite happy.
Yeah.
So I think the brilliant thing is they're going to get more and more mental as the weeks go on.
Yeah, absolutely. OK, so so far, what's been your favourite alarm call? We're doing Call BBLB and the alarm call today. I personally like the foghorn.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You think that'd be the worst?
Well, I like the foghorn. I like the fact because it's the one that they seem to stick on the CD when no one's getting up.
OK, so that must... I think any repetitive, continuous noise, all the music ones are easier to bear, but the repetitive, continuous noise is the one when you want to, punch someone.
You're back for Call BBLB for now. Lovely Kate, everybody. Come on. OK, coming up after the break, Tessa Sanderson. What a guest we got on today. Is going to be casting a professional eye over the housemates' athletic attempts. But first, it's another lesson in Learn to Speak Maxwell. Take it away, Maxwell.
Today's phrase is getting custard pied. This is a saying you should demonstrate being jilted by an attractive young lady. For instance, you're down a disco, throwing some shapes, you chat up a bird, but then proceed to blow you out. That, my friend, is getting custard pied. It's not a real pie, that would be silly!
Well, into the eyes, around the eyes. Hey, my friends, welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. It's day 49, the time is 5:43. Still to come, Tessa Sanderson. Sorry, I have to wait till the camera came back to me. We're giving an expert opinion on the housemate's sporting prowess, and we'll discover how a new well-mannered Maxwell got on his day with his lovely treacle. But before all that, it's time to find out how you can be the lucky winner of this week's suitcase fit to burst of rave Big Brother treats, including duvet set-top box, ping-pong balls all the way from Thailand, from the Task, the Big Brother Games 2005 sign, swimming cap, we've got some goggles, got my Cozy's ribbon I just lobbed over there, and our special prize, the thinking cap. We've also got tickets to an eviction night, come down and boo, and the limited edition BBLB tea towel. And those goggles have got a mind of their own. For your chance to play Try Your Lock on Sunday, you must answer the following question correctly. The question is, when the housemates dug up the treasure chest this week, what was inside? Was it A, Cherryade and a compass? Was it B, skull and key, skull and key, skull and key? Or was it C, Saskia's pants and a map? Give us a call. There's another call, and the line's closed at 6 p.m. tomorrow. OK. On Monday's show, Maxwell randomly selected we should visit the home of science, the great in Lose, to have a sneaky pick around. This is what happened.
Hiya, I'm Jay. This is where science makes most of this ingenious music.
Yeah, science the great, yeah, to win Big Brother, everybody knows.
After a hard day's work, this is where we come to refuel our energies.
Little message for Maureen, just stay strong. I hope you're not up for eviction this week, and you're not the only one that cleans a chicken bum off.
The housemates nominated for eviction are Anthony, Craig and Carol.
That's interesting.
That is Big Brother's second lie. Eric, Eugene, Rikosi, Orla, Science and Vanessa are up for eviction.
He's exciting, he's bright, intelligent, funny, lively. You should have voted though, but either way, keep me into Big Brother's house.
Science is friends and F&F. OK, hey, sports fans. Yesterday, the newly trained housemates completed the Big Brother Games task. Here to separate the champs from the chumps is Tessa Sanderson, everybody! You smell and taste great.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, were you excited about the Big Brother Games?
Actually, yeah. I thought they were very carefully selected.
2012 Olympics, Big Brother Games. What
Tell
are you
me
more
about
excited about?
2012 Olympics.
Oh. I genuinely wasn't expecting that answer. OK, the four disciplines, cycling, rhythmic gymnastics, synchronised swimming and trampolining. Which one of those do you reckon is the hardest?
I think the rhythmic gymnastics and also the synchronised swimming, because they're very technical, you see, and very, very technical. So, I think those two.
So what do you need for that? You need timing and sort of flexibility
Mainly
and talent?
timing. It's timing. I think for synchronised swimming, very brave if you can't swim. But I think it's mainly the timing and getting things right.
OK, cool. Prior to the event, which housemate do you think held the most promise out of all of them?
Which housemates do I think held the most promise? Well, I think Science, actually, because, he's taken up a challenge as he's gone along.
When he puts his mind to it, he's amazing at the task.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thing about him, though, is that I find is that he's asking questions and answering it himself.
Yes.
In the sense. But the thing is, there's a lot of intelligence behind that. And
absolutely.
Also, when he comes out with the quickie, one-off-liners, then, I think it stands him in good stead.
OK, let's get your take on the events. The first event was cycling. It was Anthony and Craig, 10 laps of the track, each with their little bicycles. It turned out to be a bit of a bitch fest, but let's take a look.
On your marks.
On his marks.
Set.
Set. Oh, hey, he's away. It's a bit of a slow start, but he's away. He's away. He's round the first bend. Slight bit of a slow start there, but he's away.
Now, Tessa, I know you're not a cyclist, but what do you think of the technique there? Already there's been a false start.
Yeah, crap.
OK, I wasn't expecting you to say
But,
that.
yeah, not bad, actually, because that's a really tight bend
It is
to
a
get
tight
round
bend,
there.
and
And
he's
he's
on a very
managed to hand
small
it, but he
bike
keeps
as well.
on fouling all the time, you see. It's not... But, yeah, it's not bad, because it's only a small bike, isn't it?
It is, and, you know, Craig's centre of gravity...
Yeah, no, not all that,
It's like
is
a
it?
pear, it's all
Yeah.
down there, OK.
Yeah.
Next up, it's Makosi and Derek in rhythmic gymnastics, 10 moves, 90 seconds. Take a look.
He's even singing the words. And the ball's been dropped. And he's back, he's back. Makosi away, slightly caught up in the ribbon. She's caught up in the ribbon, but it's all right.
Look at that.
Now, they look like they're playing in a sandpit. Look at them. Over the moon. Go, Derek. What do we think there? Like you said, it's all about the timing.
I'll tell you what, not much hope there, but...
Oh, that's good. Come on.
Ooh, potential there.
Makosi did all right there, didn't she?
I'd like to see our gymnastics a little bit better than that for 2:12.
Absolutely. But she actually scored quite highly.
Yeah, that wasn't bad, actually. She got the rhythm right.
OK, this is what you're looking forward to here.
Yeah.
Orla and your boy Science, 90 seconds to perform synchronised swimming sequence.
OK.
Those, like the carry. A backward roll there. Fabulous. You're beautiful. Oh, Vanessa's shaking me on the stand.
Do you know what? I've never ever thought this about Science, but I actually feel there's a little bit of bless about
What
Science.
can you look at the fear in his face?
I
Can
know.
he swim?
No, he can't.
I don't. Oh my! Well, I'll tell you what. I think he's done brilliant there because that is hard.
Terrified.
And you can see the terror in his face, but that's what about him. I think he takes up the challenge. Look at that! Oh, managed to get the leg in.
OK, and
the
lastly...
timing. They got the timing right with both legs in the air.
Lastly, Eugene and Vanessa on the trampolines. You want to see timing getting wrong? Take a look at this.
They're doing the pike properly now.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we've had a breakage on the trampoline this evening. The equipment has let us down. What kind of an event is this? He's off the trampoline.
Oh my goodness.
OK, now there's a couple of things I have to draw your attention to here. Firstly, Eugene broke the trampoline. Secondly, he's wearing his leotard the wrong way round. And lastly, he's actually wearing hair scrunchies. Now, I mean, you'd know this better than I would, because she's wearing a sarong. Would they get kicked out for sort of like changing their costumes?
You wouldn't be allowed in a sense, yeah.
Really?
No, seriously, I mean, come on, trampoline is like that. Not on this planet.
Hey, Tessa, that's Eugene, bless. OK, for now, Tessa, everybody. You can see the full task and find out if they passed or failed on tonight's Big Brother. On Friday, one housemate will be evicted by their fellow housemates. You decide which two face that house decision, and here's how to vote. On Tuesday, etiquette expert Liz Brewer, lovely Liz Brewer, gave Maxwell a class in decorum. It was disgraceful, but he learned how to eat with his mouth closed, and we can only pray that he didn't blow his nose on the tablecloth. Let's see if he treated his lovely Saskia like a lady.
This is mine and Maxwell's first dinner together tonight, and I'm going to be testing, see if you can treat me like a lady with wining and dining skills. I'm looking out for three things. I want to know, one, if he's going to pull out my chair, 'cause he's got to pull out my chair. Oh, look at this.
That was lovely.
Never got that in the house, did I? No. I'm going to go for the burger, darling, please.
Nothing but a bolognese for me, please, mate.
This back bowl?
Yeah, wicked, why not?
Two, if he's going to eat his dinner properly, not get it all round his chops.
I'll show you how it's done first, eh?
Wow.
But you stick your fork in, wiggle it around a little bit. This is going to go down an absolute treat. Look at this.
And three, if he's going to pay for the bill, because I don't really want to pay.
And there we have it. First meal with me.
Really, really nice.
I've learned a few things, so we'll go halves on this. About £30 each.
You're having a laugh.
He learned. It worked, everybody. Like Pygmalion. Beautiful. OK, I'm joined by Kate, Tessa and Maxwell for today's Cool BBLB, which is, if you were Big Brother, what alarm call would you rate the housemates up with? Any ideas here before we go to the phones?
What about if they recorded their mum saying, get out of bed? You know,
Nice
like when
touch.
you're at school.
How'd
That'd
that
be
be for
quite
you?
good.
My mum said me to get out of bed. Well, seeing as living with my dad, it'd be a little bit weird.
Right, OK.
Ring in your ears. OK, we are up to... let's go to Michael in the West Midlands first. Hello, Michael.
Hi, Dermot.
How are you, all right?
Oh, great, thanks.
Excellent. What would you rate the housemates up with?
Oh, it's got to be the Crazy Frog.
Crazy Eric Cantona.
Crazy frog. Oh.
Do you know what?
That would definitely
I love a bit of the old bing bing bong. I don't know if I get out of bed for the Crazy Frog.
It's quite good, isn't it?
Oh, I hate it.
Oh,
Try
Tessa.
that. You hate it?
Oh, yeah, I hate it.
Tessa, you've just snapped, Tessa, with that Crazy Frog.
I just throw a javelin at it.
Way to go, Tessa. OK, next up, Emma in Grimsby. Hello, Emma. Emma in Grimsby, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Emma, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Lovely, go for it.
Well, basically, I would play into the house on repeat, Makosi bitching about Kamal in the loft.
Fantastic.
That would definitely get him off.
You, Emma, have got a little streak in you, haven't you?
Naughty!
Why?
Nasty
I mean, would it just be those two bitching, or rather Makosi bitching, or would you like to play all the housemates bitching about each other?
No, just Makosi, I think.
All right, fair enough. Quite definite about that, obviously. No bitching going on in it. Would you like to play that like tomorrow, so set Friday up for a real stew in the juices moment?
Definitely.
So you obviously want Makosi out, right?
I do, yeah.
OK, fair enough.
She's very attention-seeking.
Thanks a lot, Emma.
Thank you.
Eric in Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury. What are you? Shrewsbury. Hello, Eric. Go for it.
Yeah, I'd get a dinner plate and scrape across a knife and fork across that dinner plate.
Well, Eric, you sound like a man I wouldn't like to trifle with. Have a day off, Eric. Nice one, Eric. And lastly, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Is Lisa there? Lisa, I think, would have said...
That would have been fantastic.
Quite simply, off the hook. You saying off the hook.
Everyone would be like that. Craig would be over the moon, and he'd be, where is he? But I think everyone else would get the right time.
Absolutely. OK, that's pretty much all we've got time for. Thanks to Kate, Tessa, and Maxwell, everybody. Diary Room Uncut on E4 at 7:30. The main show's at 10 o'clock. We are back tomorrow at 5:25. Have a great night. Make sure you watch the main show tonight at 10 o'clock. It's brilliant. Take care. Bye-bye.